Way. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jonathan Hankins.
Been watching
in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
He record our
get
game.
This up only to about the 22. He'll get 2 yards back, but it's going to leave him with a long 3rd and 13.
So many times we look at a short
I know a lot of
run
them, they probably do that for real.
Trying to set the tempo.
But like I say, man, you don't get nothing out of recording or looking at nobody's shit. Then when it's time to play, that's all you worry about is stopping that one thing. And you
sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Just play.
Detroit! On 3rd and long, it's Allen. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken. Got there at 20 yards.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6".
Yeah, he learned a lot of shit. I ain't gonna lie, he learned some shit. I played him the other day. He's still sorry as fuck, but he knows what he's doing. But he just his reaction time ain't good enough.
One great tight end told me once. He had told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up in the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. He's continuing to be a big presence defensively. Remember last week, AFC Defensive Player of the Week.
Pile up big numbers, it gets everyone's attention, but sometimes the number just needs to be how many game-changing plays did you make? Did you take the ball away from the other team? He just did that, trying to win the award again this week.
I hate when the game spins for you.
He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
All right, here we go. 3-19. Second down, Mayfield. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Davis. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. On 3rd down, Johnson with a burst, a 1st down and more. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Duke Johnson with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Browns add on to their lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19.
They'll start the drive with Drake. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 5. That's That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
When you're putting together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly...
Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Myles Garrett in there to get him, and that's sack number 12 for him on the year. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And instead, they want to throw it off play action.
Oh,
and that is incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Going for it on 4th down. Allen going deep here for Stills. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. They'll give to Hyde. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I like the strategy.
Oh. Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. To throw, Mayfield steps away. Nowhere here. He lost the football. But I think Brown was able to recover, and they'll indeed hold on to the ball here.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield,
3rd and 32.
or moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Mayfield now. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. In for the score. And the Browns have 6 to their lead. And he's able to put it through. Gonzalez now to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1.
He broke that tackle? Let him go.
And he's got some space here. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, and he takes it all the way. But
it's holding so dumb, Andy.
On the field, a flag is down, and I think this one's coming back.
No sir, no sir, flexing, balling, niggas keep calling. I see you.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. They'll roll him out right. On the right side, open is Gesicki. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one goes for 36 yards. On play action. Going deep here for Parker.
Oh, Lord.
That one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at it second down. So 1:55 to go in the first half. We'll come back to Miami after this. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. To the air, Allen. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Throwing on first down is Allen. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. No gain there on the completion.
Oh, no,
second and 10.
Look at all these niggas.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule.
Allen,
got him. Get off that.
Football.
Jared, come on.
Well, I think a Dolphin was able to fall on it. Yes, they'll keep possession here. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? Watching teams play, the ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Give me that.
Looking for Stills here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel.
Good shit, Ward.
And a big
Let us show me something, baby. Let us show me something.
Back. He's had it again, Charles. He had the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
Hey, it's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week, he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Got some room at the 30. Finally taken down at the 36-yard line. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football. Off balance.
And he did. Looking for more there on first down. But this throw downfield, incomplete. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
Mayfield looks to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. This quarterback now nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's 1st and 10.
Now let's go.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now before the second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Come on, Grant, get up that sideline.
And again, it's Mayfield. That's Njoku over the middle. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
What the fuck going on, bro?
And now we won't see a play
time
on
to score,
first down.
bro.
We're going to get a timeout instead.
It's a good. This is good for us right here, bro. Come on,
number
man.
one.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, look at that. We smart riding him. Oh yeah, he know what he's doing. He know what he's doing. Don't worry.
Mayfield with it once more.
Why did he run inside? That was the route?
Picked off by Rashad Jones. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
I bet you that nigga was wide open too.
14 seconds, all that's left to this first half as they come up on first down. So after the INT, it's Allen. And to the left side here, Wilson. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. 23. Now Allen throwing on second down. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. So we come upon halftime, and it's the visiting Browns with the lead. Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. On play action, Allen. Going deep here for Stills. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. It's a big play there for Miami. And even 50 yards. Allen off the play fake. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, that's my fault, bruh.
By Parker for a Miami touchdown.
Oh, man, that is terrible, bruh. Oh, brother.
Are able to draw a bit closer.
Oh, brother.
And this is up and good. It cuts the lead to 28-10 now. How does the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away? This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
I like it.
Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the third quarter. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Lucky 56. Gone, 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 gone. Detroit, Detroit. No. Check. Patriot. Back 99 Philly. Here we go. Detroit!
Mayfield now on second down. Flush to his right. And
oh, my
God. Here as he's taken down.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the
that
sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
All right, here we go. Blue 90.
Third and long for Mayfield. On the catch, it's Duke Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of 26 on the third down conversion. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Now he's going to go deep down the left side. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter defensively. They did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys, let's go. Come on, capitalize on this one.
Drake will start the drive on the ground. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Tough first half for him. Unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Now Allen off the bootleg. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Back around his goal line. Here's Allen. And this is going to be incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on third down.
Here's Matt Hawk now. And from their own end zone.
This nigga faking the ball.
And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. Offense back out now for first and goal after the successful fake.
Anytime a fake doesn't work, we usually focus our attention on the guys that were unsuccessful. But how about the defensive guys? They have to plan all week. They have to prepare all week.
It's 3-on-1. Y'all still don't convert that block.
They look like
I know
they were
something.
educated for that one.
Educated on their
Try it
toes
again.
and
We'll
getting
try
a
one more
big stop.
I know something.
He's going to get it running right. Shedding the tackle. And bulldozing through multiple tackles. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to third and goal.
I have to laugh a little bit because he actually handed it off. I thought with the 2 touchdown passes he's thrown in this one already, he'd go ahead and fling and try and get a third one.
Yeah, now from this spot on third down, I think he'd probably throw it here.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. They won't even send in a running play here, I don't believe. I think they go ahead and try and throw it for a touchdown.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
This drive started with 1st and goal. Now that it's 4th and goal, anything less than a touchdown would feel like a letdown to me.
Well, they're going to try this thing. They're at the 5, 4th and goal. They're going to go for it. We'll see. Run, probably pass to both in the arsenal. And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. As his guys are in for 6.
That's it, nigga. Yeah, rare form. Red form. I say red form.
Whoa. He just yanked that one well to the left and no good. Gonzalez now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
I got a Super Bowl to win tonight.
And out come
Go
the
and tell
Dolphins
West.
now. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now. Really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the
Lying
half.
to me, bro.
Okay,
Lying
because
to
I
me,
think
bro.
what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator.
Lying to me, bro.
Be intercepted a 3rd time.
Are you not entertained?
And flag cover as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Well, let's check on the call.
Scotta!
Big play that time on the catch and run. So the special teams
not
penalty cost some
entertained?
yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10.
That is funny, man. Come on.
And they'll
Good
go
block,
with the
boy.
ground attack
I'm going to
here.
dance to the end zone. But I'm a disrespectful ass nigga.
All the way down to the 5. A big hitter there. A 1st down gain of 26 yards.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected. That run there, that may get him
I
going.
was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that 1st half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a
Me,
big
bro. I
start
just
for
threw
him.
the ball
Now,
right
second
at
down throw
this
for the
boom.
end zone, but it's incomplete.
Think
And
about
not
put
only
win in the
did he
game. You gotta
drop
win.
it, he dropped it in the end zone.
Yeah, man. We got like 7 running backs
They've
on this
been
roster.
so good on
Use
3rd
all
down
of them.
all day long. Can they convert
Might be
another
ready.
here on 3rd and goal?
Go ahead and pinch your defense. Pinch your defense.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal.
Now
Please
this feels like old school football because this has turned into a good old-fashioned
Ray came in on the 1-yard line,
so
and my running back got
hurt. What do you
hurt.
do now? Do you decide to run it or throw it if you go for it on 4th down?
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19.
In his own end zone, it's Allen.
Oh, pass interference on me. That's me. I'm rusty as fuck, bro. Come on, dog.
Well, let's see who this is on. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there. Didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Now a handoff for Drake. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. On 2nd down, here's Allen. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Come on, bro. You are the best cornerback in the league, bro.
It's another 1st down. Here's Allen to throw it.
I tell him what
Taken
to
down.
do.
This will be a Brown sack. Emmanuel Agba in there to sack him, and that is 10 for him now on the year. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the
You
sack.
don't get nothing from that, boy.
Back now in Miami. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now Allen. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
He real good at seeing the
all
deep
the way
ball.
down to the 29. A big play there for the Dolphins. 44 yards.
Gone! Leopard!
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. It's complete to Parker, left side. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Operating from the red zone.
Oh, I set it up perfectly, man.
Right around the 8. Giving 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that
good,
slant.
bro.
People
Come
call it an extension
on,
of the running
man.
game, and it can be if that pass.
Come on, bro. That's anybody that plays against me. I'm going to do the same thing to him, bro.
Picked off inside the 5. And nothing but daylight ahead.
What's wrong with these niggas, man?
20, 10.
A legend, man.
This one back
Let's go.
into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. Make it back.
Put fear in the nigga motherfucking heart, nigga.
6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in.
You hear me,
groove,
Wes?
and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year. Let alone back-to-back weeks. Tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Injury timeout.
At least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow.
Today?
You're a nice guy. That was
he did that today?
Savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time.
8 times.
Allen again here on 2nd and 10.
That's what they told you.
To Drake.
He do be excited, though. He do be excited.
20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So with a yardage on that completion, he's now right at exactly 300 yards on the game.
And isn't that the magic number you get? 300. That means it's going to go on a commemorative football to put on your mantle when they give you the game ball if your team wins. So much confidence flowing through him right now throwing the football. I think it's permeated itself throughout the entire team. They feel good about what they're doing.
That's one hell of a dog.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Broken ribs. Boy, this game is hilarious. He is going to stay small. He's going.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
That's not going to be bigger. He's just going to be fatter.
And again, it's Allen. And he drops it incomplete.
When I put them straps on these niggas, bro, it ain't nothing you can do, bro.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that,
where you gonna go? I'm
gonna
go to game chat because he need to hear me. Fuck. Where are you gonna go, bro? Ain't nowhere to go, bro. It's Alcatraz. Oh, come here. You wanna run again? Come on. Pick. Where?
Oh, he's able to out-muscle him as he pulls it in.
Catch.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Now whistles and a flag, and I believe the Dolphin got going a little early. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal. Now Allen to throw. Gonna throw again.
How?
Touchdown, Dolphins.
I give y'all that type of responsibility, and y'all do that to me, baby?
And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a
good touchdown, bro. Good touchdown.
Quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver. Successfully.
You need to start calling him that.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
He's going to be stopped here with a penalty marker.
You get the point.
They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations,
even if he ain't talking about it, he need to
that
hear
extra
what the
intensity
fuck I gotta
from where
say.
we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
So the face mask puts them later than they were in as they'll have a short field here on 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield.
Did you see that?
Complete. His big day receiving just keeps getting bigger. He's over 200 yards now on the afternoon. This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19.
Nothing wrong with that.
Now they try the right side here. Eventually wrangled down before reaching the 20, but a strong run. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. 2nd down, Mayfield. Buying time to his left. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a 1st. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Time. Finish it off on EA Sports after this.
Back 99 Philly, here we go. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
A 1st down throw from Mayfield. And
I'm gonna go.
They
call me, get out of the go.
Another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
That
they were
was
still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Gonzalez. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And excellent field position here as this drive
crazy,
will start
bro. This
on
dude's
the
not
other
even that
side
bad,
of the 50-yard line.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
Throwing on 1st down is Allen. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That's very well timed there defensively, because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Allen now looks to throw. They'll set up the screen to Drake. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3.
Detroit!
Going deep, bro.
Allen.
Look at your dumbass Iron Man. Turn around, bro.
They're all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
245.
Now Allen, gotta have this one. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure.
What I keep doing, man?
Watch it now, Barney!
Look at meet
The
him.
lead late in the fourth, but Mayfield's going to throw it. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 19 and picking up the first. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
And on the ground they go with the running back. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. He's able to get 4 back on the run, but now they'll have to find something here on third and about 14. Now Mayfield.
If he get hurt, I'm going to be done.
There this time, and they bring him down.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the
Gotta
cameras
let it
can't
roll
find them. The line coach will.
A big offensive explosion help leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Cleveland, they continue to be one of the best teams around as they move to 10-2. And they'll have another road date next week with the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for Miami, not much more to say. They dropped to 1-11. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at MetLife Stadium with the New York Jets.
Wrong place.
For Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I run that one play. All coaches' suggestions, 47-17. 36 for touchdowns. And highlights with your bitch.
Come here, sounds like I see seats in there. Hey, I'm on your turf again. This, that, you from the back of the. I got a girl, Brad. She go to battle. LOD low to the tag. I go in back of the. They all from that. My diamonds, they all look at. This, that. I go to bed on bed. I got the beam in the flat. I got it in the back. Haters, they talk the chat. They step on the rock, don't matter. I'm a K-back. 400K. I found out where you lay at. I got the lurking and they hate cats. I can stay back. I got the from the pocket and scamming, they know what banks at. I got the work in the avenue, they know what tanks at. I got the live in the mansion, they know what that. I got the that's up in the jungle, they know what that. I came on top of the building, yeah, man. We had a plan. We came on top of the building, yeah, man. We never ran. Down there, thought that I had a fan. Thought, hey, any 10 o'clock, got a flight out, yeah, I'm going back out to Japan. I got 2 Billy truck and a bitch door with a land. Bruce Wayne, I'm Batman. Batman, I'm best man. I got my best man. I go to hotels when I step out, yeah, your boy got a doorman. I go to nightclubs with a, yeah, they call me the madman. I ain't no madman, I just go crazy, man. Ball hard, can't face, man. Choppers, rip wasteland. This what happen when you give it a taste like, then you give it a wasteland.